Okay, looking at the cereal box assignment, we have two things that I need you to do. We're going to first look at the research, cereal box research. If I click into here, you'll notice that you have a sample PowerPoint assignment. For this assignment, I want you to do some research on cereal boxes for your target audience. So if I click here, identify your target audience. Again, this is who you want to sell your box to. Some sample target audiences might be kids, might be teens, might be adults. You can get more specific as well. Second, I want you to take the front of the cereal box, look up something like cereal boxes for kids, something like this. Again, this would be my sample audience. Go to images, and I want you to find 10 cereal boxes, the fronts of those, and copy and paste them into the PowerPoint. Okay, the backs, same thing. I want you to go search for cereal boxes for kids and find the 5 backs. Now, obviously, if your target audience is different, don't look for kids, look for whatever your target audience is. Nutrition label. The nutrition label is the thing on the side of the cereal box. I want you to find a couple. I spelled that wrong. But look at, I can see nutrition labels for cereal boxes right here. And I want you to simply take 2 of them. And the last and the hardest thing is I want you to tell me or answer these questions for a generic cereal boxes, what you saw in your research. So for the kids example, what color did you see in the cereal boxes for your target audience? The fronts and the backs, what colors were they? Okay, where do you find the name of the cereal? Where would you find the logo? Where would you find the UPC, which is the barcode? And where would you find the nutrition label? Again, all this can be found on, throughout your research. Then I want you to answer these questions. What is on the side panel of a cereal box? What's on the back panel? What's on the top and bottom panels? And then lastly, is there a trade character? Think about Tony the Tiger. Okay, so that's the research. When you're done, turn it in, and you're done with that section. Okay, let's go to the next section. I'm going to go back to the cereal box project, and we're going to do the design. The design is where you take all that research that you did in the research PowerPoint, and you put that to use. Now, your cereal box should look similar to, but not the same as a cereal box that you might have seen in your research. First thing I'm going to do is go to the cereal box design and get a mockup files. Okay, we got 2 files. You're going to need both of these. I am going to actually download them. So download, and download. Okay, these stock bowls you can use. You do not have to. Let's see. As the bowls are downloading, let's go to Illustrator and look at the design file. You're going to go open. We're going to go to the design template. Okay, your design file looks like this. It has a front, it has a back, and then the 2 sides, and then the tops. Remember that the top will overlap with the bottom, right? So kind of keep that in mind if you're doing the designing and stuff like that. The tops and bottoms will overlap. And then to the right, we have the steps. We did step 1, research cereal boxes and your target audience. Okay. Step 2 is to design your box, and I want you to kind of follow these rules. Only put stuff on the design layer. So if I go here, I'm only going to use the design layer. Check. Do not have anything that hangs off of the output. Okay. Don't have anything that hangs off. Use a rectangle to add a background. Use text tool to add text. Remove backgrounds of raster images by doing the following. Okay, so let's kind of put this in practice. So I want the back of my cereal box maybe to be a color, so I'm going to take a rectangle and I am going to make that color. Okay, let's do a light. Let's do a light blue. Perfect. Now notice I did it for all the panels. You can do it separately for each panel. Now I want to put maybe a cereal bowl on it. So let's see if that's downloaded. I'm going to right click on here, extract all, and extract. Now I'm going to make my cereal bowl kind of look like, or my cereal look like Puffs. So I'm going to choose one of the Puffs images. You can look at both of them. I'm just going to open one. And I'm going to copy this. Highlight, Control C, Control V. It's a little big, so Control minus zooms out. And let's put this in on the front. Okay, now I probably want some text. Very creative name, right? Generic puff cereal. Properties, I can increase text size. I can change that. And maybe change the font. We'll do that. Okay. That looks good. Now, maybe I want an image from the internet. Let's check that out. Go to the internet, type in, let's do spoon, because I want a spoon on my cereal box. We'll take one, take that one, copy image, and paste that. Now I need to remove the background. So to remove the background, I'm going to use the pen tool, and I'm just going to trace it. Now I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I don't want to waste your time, but I'll do a okay job. I would expect with you that you do maybe a much nicer and neater job. Okay, now that I've traced it, I will first click on my outline, then click on my picture, and right click make clipping mask. I can scale this just like normal. Control 0 gets you back to full screen. Now this breaks one of my rules. Do not have anything hang off the output. So let's actually fix that as well. So I've never tried this, but let's see if I can just do another layer mask. We'll see if this works. Plus, I kind of want this to look like it's sticking into the cereal, so we'll see how this goes. And again, I would expect you to do a little bit better job. Okay, so I got that. And, you can keep on adding things as you want. Okay, when you're done, again, check that it's following the rules. Next, I want you to print this out. I'm actually going to save this just so I don't lose it. There we go. Okay. And if you were doing this on your own, remember, you should have this saved not in downloads, but put it in your drive right here. Okay, then I'm going to print. Control P. I'm going to change my upload to be ledger. And I'm going to make sure that everything looks right. If it looks right, then hit print. You can copy, ledger, print. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to hide the instructions layer. And Control S to save. The file save. Okay, now that that's done, I am ready for my mockup. I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to find my mockup, which again would be saved in your H drive, not in the downloads. In the mockup has instructions as well. Something to know with this mockup. You can only use this file once and link this once. If you change something, you'll have to add a new file, open up the file again, and remake the file. So I'll show you what that kind of looks like. So I'm going to follow the instructions. I'm going to go to Window. I'm going to find Links. I'm going to open that. I want to pull this down. I have 4 things that say Group. So I'm going to click on the first one, Shift and hold Shift, click on the last one, then relink. Next, I'm going to click on my design file, hit place. Okay, and I'm going to have to do that 4 times. So I'm just going to use Enter, click, Enter, Enter, click, Enter, Enter. Okay, and then this doesn't look quite right. So I'm going to Shift and click again on the top one while holding Shift and go to the 3 lines right here and click Embed Images. It's going to take a second. Hopefully not crash on me. And your images are embedded. Now, I notice I have an issue. The box doesn't look quite right. That's because I actually have a spoon that's sticking off of my cereal box. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that. I know this doesn't look right, so I'm going to close it. I'm not going to save it. And I'm going to hit No. I'm going to fix that mistake. By making a new clipping mask. I'm going to resave it. And I'm going to go to File, Open once again. Remember, this is a brand new template file, nothing's been done to it yet. If you have something done to it, it already has your design on it, you would have to re-download your template file, your mockup file, and follow those steps once again. Okay, and lastly, embed the images once again. Okay, and this one didn't turn out perfectly. I'm okay with that. I'm guessing it's because of the spoon sticking off, even though I kind of clipped it back. I'm okay with that. So with that, you're good to go. I'm going to have you save it and then upload it to Schoology.